You know what? I realized last time that being too nice to clients is how agencies quietly train people to ignore them. The worst part is that the most agency owners only notice in 30 days later, when the client starts blaming them for results, they helped delay. And there's one sentence strong operators use to pull their relationship back in focus. I will give you it in a second. Slow clients don't just delay work. They choke momentum, which is very important, and they drain cash flow. And they turn your best strategy into a waiting room. And here's what happens after you tolerate it once. Because most agency owners make the same mistake. They downgrade themselves from leader to assistant, and they wait for approvals, they wait for assets, they wait for the client to find the time. And then the campaign flops, and suddenly the client starts questioning your competence. So the strategy didn't fail. You thought your deadlines are optional. And that's the part nobody wants to admit, bro. And once the pattern gets locked in, clients stop respecting deadlines and start comparing you to the next agency in their inbox. So here's the first fix. Problem, client missed deadlines. Fix, confront the goal directly. Ask them, you said you wanted goal, for example, 50K a month. Does dealing these tasks move you closer to that goal? That line changes the frame very fast. But it's not enough by itself. There's another reason clients ignore your tasks. And it has nothing to do with laziness. They don't see the money attached to the action. So stop saying, bro, film 10 videos. You just say, these 10 videos are designed to create 4 booked calls and your next $10K in cash collected. We could use these videos in the backend and scale your coaching business immediately to 6 figures, for example. So you attach the outcome. Now the task becomes much more expensive to ignore in their perception of reality. And this is where most agencies accidentally sabotage retention. The moment the client gets a small win, everybody relaxes. That's how growth stalls. And top operators do the opposite. They stretch the client's target before comfort takes over. If a client celebrates 30K months, show them the operator doing 300K with the same market. Easy, bro. Now they stop thinking like a freelancer and start acting like a serious business owner that genuinely wants to scale. And remember that sentence I mentioned earlier? Here it is. Does this behavior match the result you told me you wanted? Huge frame shift, huge. And that question makes clients confront themselves without turning the conversation into a fight. And is that everything? No, one more thing. Some clients are already a retention problem before onboarding starts. And if you miss the warning signs early, no fulfillment system will save that relationship, bro. I broke those signs down in the caption. So check this out.